Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine. It is Thursday, and we are getting ready to do some weekend events updates, man. Let me tell you what, though. Here we are in August, getting up in the morning. It's 60 degrees. Not sure what's going on with that. Hoping to get back to some warmer weathers. But the good news is that the weather is steady on the rain side of it, man. All we care is that it's dry. You might have to throw on a jacket. But as long as it's dry and we can get out there and get some riding done, that's all that matters. Now, we're going to do the weekend events update. Like I said, now, if you have already gotten those in your email box, perhaps your text box, that's the deal right there. We're going to go over here in a minute. If you have not, you can always log into our website, which is fullthrottlemagazine.com. Scroll down. We've got the available events. You can text FTM for Full Throttle Magazine to 41372, and we'll text you those weekly events. If you want them emailed, scroll down a little farther. You can put in your email address right there. We'll shoot them to you. Naturally, what we want you to do is go around to our advertisers, pick up the print copy. That way you've got it in your hands, in your saddlebags. You read it in the bar, you read it in the bathroom, wherever you get some time to read, man. That's what the deal is. So we'll get into those events here in a minute. But today we've got a special guest on the line. He's in the wings with us right now. This is a big deal for us to have him on here. The man, the myth, the legend, Dan Rowland, the owner-operator of Burlington, Down Home Harley-Davidson in Burlington, North Carolina. We've got some big announcements for you. But first, let's hit this real cool sizzle reel to show you what we're going to be getting into, because they've got some big news coming out, putting Burlington on the map with Dan leading the way. Check this out real quick. Let me click on one thing here. There we are. All right. So check this out, guys. Sink your teeth into this. All right, how cool is that? That's right. We've got some things to talk about. Oh, still going on over here. Let me hit pause on that. Always some kind of communication problem going on here. But look, while we've got him, let's bring him on the show here. Dan Rowland, the owner-operator of Down Home Harley-Davidson right there in Burlington, North Carolina. What's going on, man? How are you doing today?
What's going on, Lincoln Infield in the house?
Well, we try to do it, man. But the deal is, you're on the hot seat today, man. Glad to have you in here. But man, like I said, even in the video, even on the when you go to the dealership, everything like that, Dan's an international man of mystery, man. He's the rebel, and he's always got his sunglasses on, so it ain't right, man. Unless I join the crew here,
No, you're right. No, you're proper.
This makes this seem natural now. I feel better about this.
That's proper.
There you go. So Dan, you've been running Down Home Harley Davidson for a while there, putting on big events, trying to put Burlington on the map, man. Let's talk a little bit about that. You know, right off the gate, you guys brought in Dave Kindig and had what was it, Hot Rods and Bitchin' Bikes?
Yeah. I look at, we want to just come out with a blaze of glory, man. I don't want to do the typical stuff. I want to be so far outside the box, I'm dancing on top of it. So I have a history of other dealerships that I operated to bring in these mid-level stars because, although the bikini bike washes and barbecues and bands, that's a great thing, for the typical Harley dealership, but I don't want to be the typical guy, right? So I'm good friends with Tim Smith from Moonshiners. We got our Bootleggers event that we do every year where you get a ride with Tim from the TV show. I mean, he's been on the show 12 seasons now on Discovery Channel.
Right.
Dave Kindig, the biggest star on Motor Chan with Bitchin' Rides. We have our Hot Rods and Bitchin' Bike show. This year we brought in Paul Tuttle. Who doesn't know Paul Tuttle, right? So he was the guest for the Hot Rods and Bitchin' Bike show. Man, this place was packed. You were here. It was insane. Yep. And then I just had, of all us bikers know, Biker Build-Off, Joe Martin and Amanda Martin were here last Saturday for a big custom bike reveal that he did. And he's on Iron Resurrection, but he was Biker Build-Off. So I'm into that stuff that people can just resonate with and it's just come out and just have a good time.
Yeah. You unveiled that really nice looking Street Glide, man, custom paint. It's on the floor. People can come in and buy this custom painted bike by celebrities. You can't get that anywhere else. Now, also, you've got another custom painted bike on the showroom floor, right? The Richard Petty bike. Now you're raffling that off, right?
Yeah, that's the other thing. We're in pretty deep with the Petty Foundation. I go to his fundraisers and stuff. Richard's been super cool. So we decided to do a Richard Petty paint themed bike. It's autographed on the tank and cleared over. You can buy a raffle tickets online. You can go to our website, go to our Facebook page, click on. It's all digital. You just buy the tickets online. Once they sell 1,500, we're going to draw only 1,500 tickets to win the bike.
And so it's $45 a piece even. So it's not even
for the first car number 43.
Yeah. Oh, 43. Yeah.
There's only 1,500 tickets. We'll ship the bike or we'll fly you in. You come out to the Petty's garage. You have a private meet and greet with him, lunch with us, and the whole experience. So, and the net proceeds from that are going to go to the Petty Family Foundation. If you looked at that, he does a lot for the community. It's super kick-ass. I love giving back to the community. So we've got that. We're well over half the tickets sold. So you need to jump in there and grab those. Mm-hmm. Love to see it go to somebody local. And then you can't even hire Joe Martin right now to paint a bike. He'd probably charge you 15 grand, 20 grand. So I got him to paint. That's his hands, his mind, and his design. I had no input. So he did what Joe Martin does best. Super rad bike. You can buy it one off. The inside is signed. That's just super cool. That's one of those collector bikes.
He said he was 3 years out on work, didn't he?
That dude is so stacked up. I've known him for a few years now. We actually have, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but you know me, Mr. Outside the Box. Joe and I talked about a new show that we might be putting together. So stay tuned on that. You know me, I don't stop.
I don't know how you do it, man. There's got to be a lot of coffee going on because what we're on here today to talk about is the show that you're currently promoting out of Down Home Harley Davidson called Boss of Hogs, which, like I said, now that's the current project you're adding to this. You're a wild man. Let's talk about this real quick while we've got it on the screen. Boss of Hogs, man. Tell us a little about it. Take us through. What do we got here?
So real quick, when I first got into the Harley business many years ago, I walked into a Saturday and I'm like, what the hell, man? There's beer, there's revving, there's screaming, there's bells and all this stuff. So I'm like, man, that's a reality show. So I got together with some people and started talking. Tim Smith from Moonshiners, and Boss of Hogs was formerly Dealer Life. And it was really they liken us to, American Choppers meets Duck Dynasty with a little Dog the Bounty Hunter thrown in, right? So that's kind of like a day in the life behind the scenes of a wild, crazy general manager, owner at a Harley dealership. So we talked to a few networks. We're going to go on a streaming platform. We're going to go over here, over there. And finally, I got hooked up with Speed Vision. They said, hey, can you change the name? And their CEO said, "What about Boss of Hogs?" I'm like, "That's pretty badass."
Oh yeah.
So now we've reached an agreement with Speed Vision. It's going to debut August 27th. We have 7 episodes for season 1. They're going to run 2 episodes a day and then re-air Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
So Speed Vision reaches 22 countries. And it used to be the old Velocity channel.
Right.
And the guy who owns and operates Speed Vision now was the one who launched Orange County Choppers. He launched Dave Kindig and he launched Joe Martin. So this guy knows what's going on. And it's our job, me, you, and everybody else, to put Alamance County and Burlington on the international map, not just the national map. We want to put this place on point.
Well, it seems like you're carrying the torch for that, putting this thing out here. And even from the sizzle video, man, looks like some cool stuff going on here. And like the slide says here, you know, and you brought up Speed Vision, man, 22 countries. It's a big deal. But where can people watch it? That's a good question. Here's the deal here, and I got to take off my shades. I don't know how you function like this on the computer, man. But we've got
Prime Video, Freevee, Google TV. I got you, brother.
Yeah. I'm gonna dump this this link right here into the comment box. Whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, check out that link right there. That's where you're gonna be able to find it. And this is really cool stuff because, you know, if you go over here, look, man, we're right in the mix here. Boss of Hogs right there on the page. This is no doubt. This is no problem. It's right.
Go to the shows and see some of the shows that are on there. Some of the names, you know, like Graveyard Cars. I mean, we're with some pretty big names. The guy from Overhauling back in those days. I mean, super cool stuff.
Oh yeah, no, all down through there. And even so, one thing I noticed was What's in the Barn was Dale Walksler's show. Yeah. We watched that all the time too. Very, very cool stuff. Speed Vision, man, that is top of the line stuff. And like I said, you know, you can, I'm not going to go to that one because I don't know where it'll take me because I didn't click on it yet. Let's see, shows. Let's go back to motorcycles, Boss of Hogs. And like I said, the where to watch, man, right there. And even so, I just saw this. If you guys are looking at those tickets for the Richard Petty.
Yeah, there's a raffle right there.
Yep, right there. I'm gonna drop this into the comment box as well because that is a cool deal. It's right there, center floor of Down Home Harley Davidson. Whenever you walk in, if you want to get a ticket, it's that's the link for that. Or you can buy those in store, right?
No, you just scan. We got the scan where you just go up to your phone and it'll take you right there and you buy them right there on the spot.
Bingo, cool stuff, man. All very, very cool, man. So I love it, man. And that's the deal. That's the big news of the day. Having Dan rolling on here, man. Boss of Hogs, like you said. Is premiering on August 27th, which is next Tuesday, right?
No.
Next Tuesday. You know, man, are you guys doing a viewing or anything like that inside?
We're working out the details, see if we can't have a viewing for Saturday when they rerun them all. So we're going to see if we can't get some TVs out there. Right now, we just got to get everybody that's into motorcycles, share it with everybody. And, you know, it doesn't have to be Harley either, right? This is all about motorcycles, 2 wheels. So. Right. And we're really not prejudiced either. We're not just trying to promote Down Home Harley Davidson. We're trying to promote the brand, man. I'm good friends with other Harley dealerships. We all want to be successful. It isn't about look at me. It's about look at Harley Davidson in your local dealership. We just want to do something super cool and put that brand way up there and just amplify it. And at the end, you know, let's just put Alamance County and North Carolina on the map.
Very cool, man. Very cool. Well, that's the deal, man. I definitely appreciate you coming on and talking to us a little bit about that, man. Because that's the deal. We're gonna be pushing this out everywhere. That's gonna be the next big thing to watch right there. Boss of Hogs on Speed Vision. It's gonna be a big deal, man. I definitely appreciate your time coming on. And you guys have some other big events going on coming up pretty soon here. You guys rescheduled that border ride and a couple.
Yeah, the border crossing. You go on our Facebook page or on our website. We're just going to go. It's just a ride, man. Just get people that want to ride. We're going to stop at Tilly's and grab some riders there. We're going to stop at Asheville, grab some riders there, and just invade the border and end up at Adventure Distillery. People are going to stay overnight in Gatlinburg. And just kind of just a good, cool ride to go out and end up at imagine that at a moonshine distillery in Tennessee.
Oh, nobody likes doing that kind of stuff.
Nah, never.
Yeah.
We got some other stuff. First Responders Chili Cook-Off this month. We got Swap Meet. Hey, we got employee pricing on pre-owned bikes all month long. We got the Boss of Hogs event on new bikes. You got to come and see me about that. If you're looking for a new bike, I promise you, come and see me about that.
That and you guys have warranty protection for life.
The only one, warranty protection for life on every bike.
There you go. Look, man, all roads lead to Down Home Harley Davidson in Burlington, North Carolina, man.
All roads lead to Full Throttle Magazine, brother.
Well, hey, man, it's these partnerships that make it worthwhile, man. And I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate your time. Busy man, guys. You don't understand. He's got a show in the tank. He's got shows he's working on, all kinds of stuff, and a dealership to run. Dan, I really appreciate you coming on. I'm gonna get you out of here, get you back to work, and we're gonna talk about some other events going on in the Carolinas.
Brother, good to have me. Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy. Take it easy. All right, so there you have it, man. It is a big deal having Dan rolling on the show. Appreciate him taking his time. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Now, what we've got to do is get back to business, man. Let's talk about the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine and the weekend events, the program that you know and love. Let's bring this up here. Now, look, if you haven't got out there and got your magazine yet, the deal is there's still got some out there. There's some magazines to pick up. Great articles in this issue. This magazine is sponsoring by Tobacco Road Harley Davidson in Raleigh, North Carolina. It is our 26th anniversary issue, and it is chock full of motorcycle deals, all kinds of good stuff, things that you're not going to want to miss out on. So make sure you pick up your copy today. All right, let's talk about events. We'll get this back down from full screen, and we'll bring up, where to go? Bam, right here. So like I said earlier, if you've already gotten these events in your inbox and your text messages, then you know what we're talking about. Otherwise, let's drop this here link right in here and get down to business. Let's talk about some events because lots of cool stuff going on. I see Poo Putt on Instagram, man. Thanks for getting on here. Lots of cool stuff. A lot of people on here. I had to ignore a lot of these things because we were looking at doing that interview, and I didn't. I screw things up easily, so I don't want to do that. All right, so let's start here. Friday, August 23rd, which is this coming Friday. Tobacco Road Harley Davidson's having their North Carolina all-female ride pre-ride party. Now, this is said to be a big thing. I know I'm rushing some extra magazines out there this afternoon, but they're looking to have 500 riders at this event. It's going to be a big deal. And this is an all-weekend thing. Now, we listed the pre-party here, but this is going to be 23rd through the 25th. The main event is going to be at Tobacco Road Harley Davidson. And that's going to be a big deal. Like I said, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., food, vendors, meeting of fellow riders, games, DJs, a hookah lounge. Oh, man, they got it all, man. Make sure you come out and check that out. The North Carolina all-female ride going out of Raleigh, Tobacco Road, Harley Davidson. Now, that's Friday. Now, Saturday, we got a list of events going on. Buffalo Soldiers MC State Charity Ride is going to be at the Embassy Suites in Greensboro, North Carolina, but they're riding. They're going to take a nice ride, and they're going to end up at Ride and High Harley Davidson in High Point, North Carolina. So get on that, man. Get out there and ride. The registration for the ride from the Embassy Suites is going to be 9 a.m. with kickstands up at 10 p.m. This is going to benefit scholarship funds. Big deal. Buffalo Soldiers MC putting on another weekend event, having a big time. Like I said, now look, this is a weekend event. That's why it's popped up twice. But Saturday is the all-female ride, right? The takeover is all weekend. The ride is on Saturday. Now that ride is going to be 9 a.m. Is police escorted. There's going to be a DJ, and check this out, guys, or gals, I guess. There's going to be male bike washers. Now, I won't be present for that part of it. And you don't want me washing your bike because I don't even like washing my own. But the MC all-female ride will have male bike washers. That might be the deal here. There's also going to be line dancing, giveaways, raffles, and there's a couple numbers to call there if you want some more information, or just hop on your bike and get over to Tobacco Road Harley Davidson in Raleigh, North Carolina, and check that out. The American Legion post in High Point, North Carolina is having the Armed Forces Central MC Fall Fallout. Big deal here, man. They are raffling off some guns and stuff like that. Cool stuff. $10 raffle. American Legion post is in High Point. Like I said, there's going to be food, $15 per plate. There's going to be music. There's going to be raffles. It's going to be a good time. That's a good group of folks right there, man. I was hanging out with them at a swap meet not too long ago. Good folks. Make sure you check them out. Go out there and have a good time with them. Smoking Harley Davidson in Winston-Salem, North Carolina is having their back to school drive. And this is actually going to be the end of it. August 1st through 24th, they've been collecting school supplies. If you still got something, chunk it in the box for them. Get over there and have a good time. They're also going to have free food, vendors, games, music, giveaways, arts and crafts. It's going to be family friendly. It is the back to school drive at Smoking Harley Davidson. What a big deal. Second annual Ride for a Vet is going to come out of Cox's Harley Davidson in Asheboro, North Carolina. Now, the registration for that's going to be 9 a.m. with kickstands up at 11 a.m. and is presented by the AMVETS Riders Chapter 905. So check that one out there. Yeah. See, look here. Look at my buddy Blake, man. I appreciate it. We're waiting on OBX and Mayhem and Midway, and we'll get to those announcements later. I'd better see you both of those. I trust you'll be there. We're going to have a good time with that. But before we get there, we've got to talk about the Ride for Roy. That's going to be out of Creek Mall parking lot in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Now, you can call Stallion and get some information on that, but kickstands will be up at 10:15 a.m. This is a donation ride, but they'll have food, DJ raffles, giveaways, all kinds of cool stuff like that. The Community Awareness Summer Bash is going to be at Hardee's in Stanley, North Carolina, and this is presented by the Guardians of the Children Gastonia chapter. So make sure you check this out. These guys do a lot of good things, and this is just part of their machine here. They'll be taking donations of school supplies as well, vendors, bounce houses, games, raffles, all kinds of good stuff going on there. American Legion Riders will have a ride going out of the 4th annual poker run out of Jacksonville, North Carolina. Registration is 10 a.m. for that, and it benefits veterans programs. Frankie J, where are you going to be at? We're going to be, are we talking about this thing in Jacksonville? Or are we talking about Mayhem and Midway? Let me know. I know you're going to be at Mayhem and Midway, man. Tell me you're going to be down in Jacksonville too. Fort Bragg Harley Davidson, which always has something going on, as you can see in their ad there, has the K9 MC charity ride, and they're going to be doing that. It's a free cookout and a charity ride that they're going to be doing. He's going to be in Stanley. Frankie J, there you go, man. This is the official sunglasses vendor of the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. Every time I go out somewhere, I'll forget my clears or something like that and stay too late. But Frank's always there for me. Home of the $10 sunglasses, always hooks me up. So make sure you get out there. If you see Frank, grab a pair of sunglasses from him. Bulldog Harley Davidson's having their backyard kickback event this weekend. It's going to be 11 to 3 p.m. They're going to be having a DJ food truck Dunkin' booth, misting tent, free beer, all kinds of cool stuff at Bulldog Harley Davidson, Smithfield, North Carolina. Make sure you check them out. It might be a good weekend for that mist and tent. And then Bayside Harley Davidson in Portsmouth, Virginia, they're having their bike giveaway. This is going to be a big deal. They're giving away a 2024 Lowrider S. Man, how cool would that be to ride out of there? Bayside Harley Davidson, great facility, great folks up there, and they are giving away this motorcycle. It's going to be a big deal. The 2024 Rock Girl Search Finals will be going on that day. This is going to be 1 o'clock to 5 p.m. The local radio station is going to be there. They're going to be having a good time. Live music. They're going to have raffles, food, vendors, and more. And your chance at winning this Lowrider S. That's a big deal. Bayside Harley Davidson, Portsmouth, Virginia, man. Get out there, have a good time. Make sure you tell them we said, what's up? A great place to be. All right. Also this Saturday, the Lake and Riley Memorial Ride is going to be at the Do Run Run Biker Shop in Anderson, South Carolina. Donations are accepted for that ride. Meet at 9 a.m. and get to riding. Let's see. Yep. Ready to go live? I'm already live. Oh, you're ready to go live. Zach Shipwash says he's ready to go live. What a guy. He's always there for me. Hey, man, I'll send the link out if you want to go on and do the rest of this video with me, man. We're down. Let's Ride the Heat is going to start. It's a ride that's going to start out of Walmart in Batesburg, South Carolina. My dude, my dude's got me all off, man, with this picture. Proceeds will go to Disabled Veterans Affairs. This is presented by the Crossroad Anchors. ABATE, always getting behind our ABATE chapters, our CBA chapters. Those are the guys that go out there and defend our rights as motorcyclists whenever the government tries to go. Look at this, man. We've got calls for it. Go live, Zach Shipwash. Let's see. I'm gonna hide that. Let's see. I'm gonna invite this guy over here. Email. Let's see if I can remember his email address. Let's see. Rebel Spirit. You know, he'd have my hat hide for that. What's your email address, man? I'll send you the link there. I'm gonna text him here. All right. It's probably like sales at Rebel Spirit. Oh, all I'm pulling up is yearbook stuff. All right. Back to this. The 19th annual regional hospice ride is out of the Spartanburg Shrine Club. Easy now. Spartanburg Shrine Club in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Imagine that. This is the 19th annual regional hospice ride. It's going to be a big time. It is in memory of Mark Poppy Zayas and is hosted by the Southern Legends MC. Big time to be had there with those guys. It's $30 a person, but it does include a free meal. So you got that going for you. Always good times. Now, Sunday, the main event of the weekend. Not to take away from the rest of them, but this is my event. So it's kind of the main event of the weekend for me. It's been 26 years in the making. That's why I say so. This is our 26th anniversary party this Sunday at Double D's Burnout Saloon in Kernersville, North Carolina. Now, here's the deal. Double D's has a huge part of the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. That property has been a couple different bars and has been Double D's for a very, very long time, but we've hosted lots and lots of parties there. So we're always having a good time at Double D's. So when the opportunity arose to have our 26th anniversary party at Double D's, I shot a line to David Thompson, the owner, and he said, yeah, let's do this thing, which he always does. Anytime there's an event that needs to go on and he needs something, Double D's jumps right on it. So we're going to be getting in on their Sunday Fun Day, which is always a party every Sunday at Double D's, live music and cold drinks, all kinds of cool stuff. And so we're going to get in on their Sunday Fun Day. Like I said, there is going to be live music. There's going to be cold drinks. So we're going to have a good time. Come out and help us celebrate our 26th anniversary of printing the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. It's going to be a good time. And honestly, man, I've heard a lot of people, they're coming from far away, coming up to see us, coming up to hang out, man. So come out, be part of the shindig, have a good time. This is going to be 3 to 6 p.m. on Sunday, August 25th at Double D Burnout Saloon. And then same time on Sunday, well, 4 p.m. This is a tragic thing. This is a terrible thing. This is one of our friends from the magazine, Dennis Debo is what he went by, man. But solid guy. Was killed on his motorcycle just a couple days ago, and like I said, man, it's absolutely tragic. He and his wife Crystal put on Memorial Day Ride to Remember. They've done many other LEO sponsored events to help out their causes as well. Man, people with good hearts that really put back into our motorcycle community and our community at large. Unfortunately, Dennis lost his life in the accident. Crystal is she is in the hospital still, got a road to recovery, man, but is still with us, and that's a beautiful thing. But they are hosting a candlelight vigil for Debo. They're going to be meeting at the Grease Monkey in Charlotte, North Carolina. The address is 8400 Old Statesville Road, and they'll be riding to the crash site at 4:45. You know, it's one of those things that's always bad when somebody goes down the motorcycle. It's even worse when you weren't doing anything wrong. You're just riding along and somebody else comes along and ruins your day. And this is just an absolute tragedy. They all are, but this one definitely hits home for us here at the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine. Great people. Hate to see it. If you guys are out and about, 4 p.m., Charlotte area, man, join in. This was a big-hearted guy, big smile, always a big handshake and a hug waiting for you. So check that out, guys. That'll be Sunday, August 25th, 4 p.m. in Charlotte. Candlelight vigil for Debo, man. Big deal. And then that's what we've got for this weekend. Now, as far as upcoming events, we have got a full slate of stuff coming up, man. It is insane. September and October are just as crazy as April and May. It is the fall rally season, and no better way to start it off than Smokeout 24. The fine folks at Cycle Source Magazine revived the Smokeout a couple years ago, brought it back to Rowan County Fairgrounds in Salisbury, North Carolina, and have just done one hell of a job making this event just, I mean, this is a nationwide event in our backyard, Salisbury, North Carolina. Make sure you get out there. It is going to be September 5 through 8, and they've got stuff all day long, every single day. Custom bike shows, Sportster Showdown, FXR show, Parowitz Paint Show, Garage Build Off, which, by the way, we've got some Carolina builders in there. I'm out there pulling for Poo Putt and for Cam. Man, hopefully one of them boys wins this thing. Cool stuff that they're building. They definitely deserve it. There's other garage builders too, not taken away from them, but there's my boys right there. There's going to be tent camping, full hookup camping, dirt drags, wet t-shirt contests, just all kinds of great stuff, man. Make sure you go online, smokeoutrally.com, get your tickets, get your camping passes. You're going to want to be there all weekend long. It is a fantastic event. We're very, very proud to be on the list of sponsors for this event. We'll definitely be out there all weekend long partying with you guys. Smokeout 24, man. Do not miss out on this event. Then the next weekend, I'm pretty sure maybe skips a weekend, but September 18th through 22nd is Outer Banks Harley-Davidson Bike Fest. This is their fall rally in the Outer Banks. It lines up so you can hit these and then keep going down the line so you can stay on tour, right? But this is a deal. Harbinger, North Carolina, Outer Banks Harley-Davidson. They've got bikes, bikini bike wash, live music, cold beer, food trucks, vendors. There's a Sunday family day, and Saturday, like always, there's the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine bike show. It is a free entry show. It helps be put on by our friends at Outer Banks Harley-Davidson and Law Tigers North Carolina East and Tom Graff Motorcycle Law Group. We all come together to make this thing happen, man. We'll have cash prizes for the Choice Awards. We'll have trophies and plaques for the rest of the classes. It is a free entry bike. You're going to want to be there anyway. And hey, if you run in and it's and your bike's less than the way you want to show it, you can always get your bike bikini bike washed while you're there. Blake Allen knows he's going to get his bike bikini bike wash. So make sure you guys check that out. Now, like I said, that is going to be on Saturday, September 21st. The bike show is. Let's actually scroll down to that slide. The Outer Banks bike show. Always a big deal, man. We have a blast doing this. We've got 5 classes. Try to keep it simple, and then 3 choice awards with cash and trophies. It's a big deal. Get out there, have a big time. Check that out in the Outer Banks. Beautiful riding out there, by the way, man. All kinds of fun to be had. Then the weekend after that is Mayhem in Midway, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Ride In Camp Out event. Proudly put on with the help from our friends, presented by the Carolina Biker Lawyers. It's going to be a big deal. Same shit, different year, guys. Live music, bike games, burnout competitions, bike show, Miss Mayhem competition, camping, vending, bonfires, food. This is an adult party. All right, guys, you got to be 18 plus to get in. It is only $10 for the entire weekend. But there is no cars allowed, guys. No cars inside the Field of Mayhem. There's a handful of parking lot of spots, and when I say that, I mean there's 5 or 6 parking spots. You know, the rest of it is motorcycles. This is intended to be a ride-in, camp-out event. So ride in, strap your tent to the thing. We'll have food vendors, we'll have drink vendors. There's all kinds of other cool stuff going on, and on top of that, there's a food line right down the road. You can get whatever you need. But that's the deal, guys. It is a BYOB event. So this is going to be a Friday, Saturday event. Mayhem in Midway for September 27th, 28th, man. Like I said, presented by Carolina Biker Lawyers, but cannot pull it off without Smoking Harley Davidson doing the bike games, Jaybirds Custom Cycles doing the wet t-shirt contest, the Miss Mayhem competition. Rebel Spirit brings out their world famous Burnout Pit, and Blue Collar Cycles sponsors that Burnout competition with tires. By the way, guys, you get the top 3 burnouts get rear tires and cash money. Bike Games got $500. Bike Shows got $500. No registration fee once you pay to get in. A Miss Mayhem contest, which is Jaybirds, is going to have $500 as the top prize for that. And we can't do this without Clemens Motorcycles and Pandemonium Performance Custom Cycles as well. Always a good time. Mayhem in Midway 4. You never know, guys. Might be the last one. I threaten every year that's going to be the last one. This might be the last one. You better get out there. $10 for the whole weekend. Come party with us. Then the next weekend will be the Full Throttle Fall Rally Bike Show in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at Bubba's. As always, we do a spring and a fall show at Bubba's Bar and Grill on Dick Pond Road. This show will be Saturday, October 5th, so it's the last Saturday of the fall rally. Another free entry award show, so there's no count. You don't have to pay to get into the bike show. Just come and party with us. We've got some classes. There's $200 best in show trophies. It's 1 to 4 p.m. and Bubba's is the place to be anyway. So you're going to want to be there. You're going to want to be hanging out. Come see us October 5th at Bubba's Bar and Grill for the Full Throttle Fall Rally Bike Show. Going to be on and popping. Then the next weekend is going to be the AMCA Southern National Campout. It's going to be awesome. October 11th and 12th. Another Friday, Saturday event, man. Vendors, bike shows, food, guided rides. If you like old motorcycles, this is going to be where you need to be. Swap meet is epic, man. Get out there and have a big time with us in October. See what I mean? Still going. And then October 26th is the Full Throttle Bike Show at Bulldog Harley Davidson. Man, trying to spread these all out. But all of these bike shows we do lead up to the big one in February at the Greensboro Coliseum. Now, best in shows or Full Throttle Choice Awards from any of our bike shows get invitations to the big bike show inside the Greensboro Coliseum. Like I said, it's February 1st. We've got 20, I gotta have to fix this. There's 25 bike show classes. We've got $12,000 in cash to give away. We got a class for everything. You got a chopper, you got an antique, you got a classic, you got a metric, you got a British standard, big wheel baggers, fat tires, cholos, soft tails, sportsters, radicals, whatever you got, man, we've got a class for you. It's only $20 to register your bike, and it's $20 to get in. So what you got to do is register a bike, and you get a free ticket to get in. So boom, there you go. Put the bikes on the show. This is going to be a 2-room circus this year. We're going to have a ton of industry vendors, a ton of show bikes. We're going to have live music. And on top of all that, Dave Perowitz and Jody Peretz will be on the floor with us, hanging out, signing autographs, taking pictures, and they're going to do a custom paint show inside the Full Throttle Bike Show, where they're going to give away 2 Perowitz custom painted awards. It's a big deal, man. Get them custom painted bikes. By the way, guys, we've already got bikes from Syracuse, New York, Alabama, Florida, all around the Southeast, man. This is not just a local bike show. This is a big, big deal. Go ahead and register your bike or your vendor booth now. All bikes and vendors must be pre-registered. And last year we sold out of both bike spots and vendor things. So do not delay. Get your stuff registered now. It'll also be pinstriping by the world famous Ray Spencer of Universal Custom Pinstriping. Tattoo booth by Ink Lab Tattoo. Go get your tattoo done at the show. There's going to be a chopper photo gallery done by In the Weeds Moto, Derek Sykes, my boy. and all kinds of stuff, man. Just a great show. Like them, Rockabilly will be playing again this year, and Matt Walsh and the Movers will be playing as well. We're gonna maybe add some music to that. Look at this. Speaking of celebrities, Angelo Greco, what's going on, my brother, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Love it when you pop in on here, man. Goes way back to the days of the Tanktown Tavern, all the good times we had there. But make sure you put this on your calendar, guys. February 1st inside the Greensboro Coliseum. Be there. And that's what we've got going on for you this weekend and into the future. All kinds of good stuff going on. If you need to look back at some of that stuff, the link is in the comments. Or, like I said, just go out and pick up yourself a Carolina's Full Throttle magazine. Leaf through there. Let me tell you, there's deals, there's percentages off, there's free stuff all through the magazine on top of some great articles and cool stuff like that. So we went way over on our time today. But that's because we had special guests. Dan Rowland from Down Home Harley Davidson was in the house talking about his Boss of Hogs show coming up on Speed Vision. That will hit on August 27th, which is next Tuesday. Make sure you check that out. But that is all the time that we have for you today. That is 41 extremely long minutes of your life that you'll never get back, but I do appreciate you spending with me. Get out there and ride your motorcycle, have a big time. If you're looking for something to do, pick up the Carolina's Full Throttle magazine. We've got it all laid out for you. Take it easy. See you out there.